Alright y'all, what is today's video about? Is it a rescue mission? We're definitely not hooking up to a camper right now, are we? Also, give a little interview for my trailer. I got this trailer, it's only been used a couple times. I'm going to have to unlock that and put this back in. And but y'all want to see what's going on? Give me a thumbs up already. Go ahead and take your time. Go back, hit the, don't forget, y'all give me a thumbs up. Like, share, comment. Let's see what's on it. Red truck back in action. What is fixing to go on this trailer? All right, everybody. We're gonna load the blue truck up on this trailer. And the reason being is because I still have the vibration. Will it drive up there? Yes. But my wife is working. I don't have no way back. So what we're gonna do is load it and carry it down there and drop it off, and hopefully it don't take forever to get fixed. I'm gonna have to get out and look because I am doing this by myself. So right there looks pretty good, but I'm gonna pull up just a tad bit more. The vibration is still here. I want to know why, and so we got to figure it out. So I'm gonna take it to the shop. So everybody that's got a 2022 Ram, because I've been doing some research on these trucks. Not on this particular model. Sorry about people. Every time you hit the record button, the somebody's always got to turn the lawnmower on. But we're gonna chain it down, and then I'm gonna take it up there in the morning because my wife has to work. So I have no way to get back. So that's the reason we're putting it on the trailer. Not because it can't drive, but she's still vibrating between 50, 58. And then I noticed today that she was even at 65, which is very aggravating whenever you're hauling a camper, because usually I drive between 63, 65, which is the vibration all the time. And I don't want to vibrate something else bad loose. They're gonna check the tires. And then, because whenever that damper shock was broke, it might have, whenever they done it, they may have done something wrong. So they want to look at the tires first. Then they're going to go with looking at the alignment and everything else that has to do with the front or drive shaft and all that. They're going to look at everything to make sure. Couldn't get into Dodge, so I'm going to the tire place that Dodge was out for 2 weeks, going to my tire place. Now, also, I've seen some videos like 2018, Dodge had some vibration going on in the truck, and this happened all of a sudden. Now, my vibration started, and it had a few more years with had the def wobble and all that. After finding out a few trucks, even one guy had 2018 Laramie, and Dodge had after a year and a half of fighting with them, Dodge finally bought it back. But mine didn't start until that got broke. When they put that jack up underneath there, I'm just wondering if it might have slipped and bent something else. I really don't know. That's why in these machines, I don't have machines. I don't have alignments and stuff like that. So we're gonna take it down there in the morning and see what's going on with it. All right, this is the trailer. Some of y'all might have seen in the video. It is a Blazer. Putting this in here because somebody has already asked about one, and I need to get a winch plate and some winches, and I'm gonna put some lights and stuff in it. Now I do have the oversized axles in it. It ain't got the regular little axles in it. It's got the bigger axles, and I'd have to go back and look at my paperwork because I do not remember. And it has one removable fender. Now the one thing, and it also has D-rings in it, front and the back of the D-rings. And the only thing I don't really like about it is this fender does not move. So that one, it's only one fender that come off, and I did get the spare tire put on it. And I see that I am kind of close whenever I pulled up, so I'm probably fixing to get in and work it over a little bit. But here she is. Ram gone down. All right, we done pulled out, come over here to McDonald's, get us a biscuit. Everything's riding good so far. I'll show you here in a second. And I just want to show y'all, it's cold out here, but I got 10 pounds of air in it. I haven't used this remote controller. It's been stuck right here the whole time since this truck's been parked, not hauling. So this is the first time it's really been actually hauling since I parked it. It's been a grocery getter. But got everything, the wheels done. Everything's looking good on it. It's kind of like big sister helping out little sister. Little sister having a little problem, so big sister pull in to help. But I'll tell you what, not hauling with this truck in a long time and putting on that right there, just like that, that you can definitely tell the difference in the hauling. The power difference and all that stuff. All right, so old Red's come back out for this run right here. I'm hoping the blue truck gets back ready because I'd hate to switch all this stuff back out, but the power and everything and the fuel mileage, I know this thing gets better fuel mileage, and the DEF always stays full. That's always nice, it saves money. Now the vibration got going on. Been doing some research as far as like I was saying before, Dodge is doing this, but I don't think I have any problems with the issues. I had another subscriber saying something about the tires this morning. I appreciate the information, but I didn't put the tires on. That was one of the reasons why I put the tires on, because of the vibration. And I've wrecked my brain and trying to figure out what could possibly be wrong. And what would make it do that. So I replaced the damper shock, which was broke. Dang kid, I gotta stop to let you over. But I do not have anything else, unless whenever they put it up, they actually jacked it up before they got the tire off. It slipped and broke, and it hit something else, maybe knocked the alignment out. But what they're going to do, like I said, they're going to check the tires, and then they're going to go from there. We're going to go from see about the alignment, the bushings and dry shaft. We're going to go through everything. Well, they are. I'm going to drop it off and bring the trailer back. Probably pressure wash the trailer because it needs it. And I've got a new shock. Remember y'all talking about the Firestone? That's why I was showing that Firestone still work after as long as this truck's been parked. I aired it up and it had no leak. That one bag is still kind of got one new on one side. I changed it, but when I get back, we still got a broke wheel stud and a one airbag that Firestone has sent me a brand new one to replace, because the other one, the wire going around the wire bag has come loose, but it still works. So, but before it gets cold, and if y'all watch me long enough, I don't like getting cold, and I don't like doing stuff when it gets cold. So today and tomorrow is supposed to be a half decent warm day. So when we get back, we're gonna jack this truck up. We're gonna, we gotta show it some love, right? I mean, we got to. And it's glad to have gauges again. I'm so glad sitting there watching gauges. But we're gonna jack it up, put the new airbag on, and put the new wheel stud in. I'll make a video of that. See all the leaves and everything. It's just pretty in Tennessee. But so that's what we got going on right now, and I'm gonna wait until I figure out exactly what's wrong with the truck and then put it all in this video, so that way the people out there that was doing like me, searching, trying to figure out on the vibration, if this ever happens to your truck, then you'll kind of know where to go as far as if it could be this or it could be that. Some stuff to check out, maybe help save you some money and some time. But as far as that tire place back up there at Middlebury, I ain't never going back there, because for them it was nothing. For me, it's cost me that one Florida load, and it's cost me a California load, because I picked the California load to see if I could get it. I did, and had to give it back because I don't like taking a load not knowing what's going on with my truck. It could be something as far as they call me in an hour, say boom, it's done. If that's the case, I'll wait till my wife gets off work and we'll take, instead of bringing it back on the trailer. But it's always good to also have a trailer or know somebody that's got one, just in case for situations that you might need. And I got a lot of work I want to do to my trailer, trying to come up with more ideas. I do know when the loads come back, I am going to be doing some work to it and making some videos on it. If y'all got some ideas with it, but I know I'm wanting a winch. That's probably going to be that, and I can put my tag holder on, I already got it. My tag light, I already got it. And I'm going to put some more LED lights on it, but I thought about putting some, I guess, flashing lights, stuff like that, just in case if I was on the side of the road trying to pick up somebody and needed it. I mean, what do y'all think on that? But see back there in the back glass, there's blue back there. I don't know, put a sad face on it. But anyway, let's get up here and get this unloaded, and hopefully there's not a part that's gonna keep me out for a while, because if it's something that, a part that's on national back order and it's gonna be forever to get the part, then I'm going back up there and getting the fifth wheel, auxiliary tank, everything off of, switching tags, insurance, all that. I mean, it's a lot. It's a day or two process to get everything switched up, but I'll sling the bed back in red, and me and Red be hitting the road again. So we'll get down here and let's see what's going on. Maybe I'll let y'all know, help y'all out. All right, y'all, a little update on the truck. So they thought it was a hub assembly. So they got the hub assembly that's gonna replace it, which I did have to replace one on the red truck at 80 something thousand miles, okay? So when they got in there and got the part, took it off, found out it was not the problem. It was upper ball joints. So they replaced the upper ball joints. So I'm like, okay, great. And they were still, still vibration. It took some of it out, but it was still some vibration. So they found out that those new tires they just put on, 2 of them were out of ram. And I'm definitely not, so they got 2 new tires in, put them on today, and I had my sandwich maker drive me up there and drop me off, and she was headed back. And when they got the tires on, and I took it down the road, and it was still vibration. Not as bad as it was made it even better, but with the other. So This has been a headache. This has been one crazy headache. So now, after we took it back and put it on the rack, and that's all right. I'm getting underneath this thing, and I'm going underneath with a fine tooth comb. I was going to over the dry shaft and everything that you would normally think of. The back passenger side wheel had a little bit of slack into it, so that's the only thing to figure out to be wrong. So they ordered new. I did drive the truck home, and so they ordered new seals and bearings. So they said that they couldn't. They was trying to figure out which one they can get. They call all the Dodges, see which one they can get the parts faster. Come to find out, they don't make aftermarket parts. You can't get aftermarket parts for the 22 yet. So yes, it has to be through Dodge. But luckily they did find somebody and they had them, and they should be here. Most of them should be here Monday, and hopefully Tuesday morning I'm gonna go back up there and we're gonna look at it again. Because I mean, I played with it. It had a little bit of slack, so I'm hoping that's all of it. Because if it ain't, I don't know what else to do besides burn it to the ground. Order another one. I ain't ordering another one. But everything is thrown together, slapped together. Everything costs so much money, and you don't get the quality that you paid for. Now, I'm not definitely blaming the KO2 tires because a buddy of mine, he ordered 4 Toyos and they were out of round. It's just the way everything's made right now. So I don't know, but I'm hoping this is gonna fix the problem. I've been down for a week now. So hopefully we're gonna get up there Tuesday and get it put on, and then I'm gonna try to get a little video of it too, of if I don't want to get in the way, so you know, I'm not gonna be doing the work, somebody else is. But if this don't fix it, I guess we're going to Dodge somewhere. We're going to find one somewhere that can get it in, because everyone I called said it was 2 to 3 weeks out. So that's a little small update right now, and she's driving better, but she still got a vibration between 50, 54, 58 miles an hour. So, and that's when it kicks in. So that's all I know right now. Stay tuned Tuesday. Alright y'all, well, we're back in the blue truck. We're gonna go over a few things, hopefully, especially for anybody out there has got a new truck. And then we're gonna go over how this one is doing and all the work. Which, I already said, you know, replaced the upper ball joints. That helped a little bit. The stock stabilizer, that helped. Getting to find the 2 bad tires on the truck, that helped. So everything we've done so far has helped, because there was actually actually, I don't know, maybe it's the way the truck was built. And you'll see where I'm going with that here in just a minute. Then took out the back axle and replaced the bearings on it. The reason we had to do that is because there was play in it, right? All right. Well, the reason there was play in it, remember, it's 65,000 miles on the truck now. To be exact, 65,745. But the reason we had to do that is because whenever he took that off and I was sitting there watching him, the nut that holds it all in place, he unscrewed it with his finger. It wasn't even tight. So that was done from the dealership like that. And so he could have just tightened it up, but I felt better, more comfortable to replace the bearings and seals because you don't know if it done eat up. And because it wasn't leaking though, that was my thing. Well, we're getting to that too. And this is where I'm saying, if you got a new truck, don't trust the people that build it, the Dodge to check it, or Ford or Chevy or whatever it is you got. But there was, in the rear end back there was a little over 2 quarts, at least 2 quarts low of oil. That's the reason it wasn't leaking, is because there was no oil in it to leak. Not enough to keep everything going. So gotten very lucky right there. And so I told them, I said, well, check the front. I said, if they didn't do it right in the back, then the front, and it was a quart load. I was like, yeah. And so I'm running down here now to get some power steering fluid, because my power steering is right there at the line to where it needs to be added. So I'm going to go ahead and put some in it, and then I'm going to check the transmission fluid too, because I don't trust nothing now that Dodge has done. I think they left stuff loose. We took the other side out too and checked it. It got tightened up another round, so made me feel a little bit better about that. Topped everything back off last night, drove it, and so everything so far has helped, except I still have a little bit of vibration. Not as bad as it was, but whenever that shock stabilizer got broke, I had aggressive vibration. When I got it fixed, aggression went away, and I had a little bit of vibration. Each time we fixed something, it's gotten a little bit better. Like right now, it's a whole lot better than what it was. But I'm still noticing, in between the same speeds, a little bit of vibration. Is it 100% fixed right now? No. What else could it be? I don't know. I went again, when we raised it back up, underneath it with a flashlight, looking at anything to maybe where their jack might have slipped. Whenever it broke, it might have bent, barely bent. If it did, I couldn't tell, because I ain't seen no marks. And we had it up, we was running, and watched the drive shaft spin, and it looks smooth. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick a load, because I've already lost a Florida load and California load. So maybe it's a tire, maybe another tire's out around, or I don't think that's it though. The vibration that I'm getting, it could be, but I don't know. It's still something, but what's got me really worried about it is all the stuff I found wrong from the dealership. Am I missing something? Is there something else that is loose or broke? So I don't know if I'm gonna take a long trip or if I'm just gonna go maybe pick up Florida. I'm thinking about just picking a Florida to test the truck out. And then I wanna do a run, because if it gets worse, then I'm gonna have to do the swap, and it's gonna have to go to a Dodge dealership. Another thing, if you bought extra warranty, extended warranty, make sure the people that you bought the truck from, they know it's commercial. The people I bought the truck from, I bought 8 vehicles from them. They know what I do. They know that I'm buying this truck for commercial. They did not do that because you got to pay an extra fee or whatever for being commercial, and they didn't do it. So insurance, man, the warranty people, I went around and around. First it said no, they're not going to fix it. Then I called the people I bought the truck from. I raised Cain. No, somebody's going to pay to have this fixed. I didn't pay for that warranty just so somebody can pocket that money and put it up or whatever they done with it. So somebody is going to. So went through a big hassle about that, and it could have been prevented if they would just done what they're supposed to whenever I bought the truck. Maybe they didn't think nobody was going to have to use it, the warranty. Maybe they didn't think nothing was going to happen. But you never know what's going to happen. You never know when that's going to come in handy. But if they fast talking to you or whatever and you don't understand, make sure you ask questions about that, because so far the work that they've done was a little over $1,700. And even the warranty people didn't even pay for all of it. They said they wasn't going to pay for all of it. Don't know why. Still going to make a phone call on that. But they did pay for most of it. I'm kind of happy with that. But I pinched a seal. Another thing, if you're doing your fuel filters and those little plastic, little rubber seals that goes on, that's why I'm here at the store, fixing to go in here. Because I pinched that seal and it made an indentation. Well, I was hoping it was going to be okay because I already threw the other one away. And I put it on and it's got a small leak. So I got a small fuel leak coming out of it. Fixing to go in here now, I had to buy a whole, you can't just buy the seal, y'all. You got to buy the whole another kit. So, another filter. But, I still got some vibration. I'm gonna run one trip. We're gonna see what happens. And I don't really know, but check your warranty. That caused me a major headache. And then the warranty people, whenever you call and talk to them and have to use them, a lot of them don't know what they're talking about. So make sure they understand, because I was up there yesterday for half a day before we even started on the truck, because they said I had to take it to Dodge because the powertrain and all that it was a 100,000 mile warranty. So they said that they didn't have to pay for it, Dodge does. So what it boiled down to, they was trying to get out of paying. But what they didn't understand, that was true up to 4 years ago. And then 4 years ago, it's something like that. I think it was 4 years ago, 3 or 4. They changed the rules to where now they dropped it down from 100,000 to 60,000. So, and my truck had 65,000. It was at 64 on the way up. It was 65. I've been doing some driving around trying to see if it's going to get any worse. But you pay a lot of money for that. You got to do a lot of headaches, and they still want to, you're already down, you're already losing money, and they don't care. They still want to get out of not paying. So it is crazy. But I'm gonna end this video. Thank everybody for calling, texting, emailing, and sending messages, checking on the truck. I gotta get my confidence, I guess, built back up on the truck.
because I still got the vibration, and it could be as simple as like a tire or something else, but I'm still not done looking at it. That's why I'm gonna pull this load. And that's another thing. If you're going to go and you're doing hot shot, RV transporting, anything like that, you're doing work to your truck, before you take something long, it's best to take, you do some work to your truck, it's best to take a small one. And by taking to Florida, I'm not gonna be making a whole lot of money because the way the fuel is right now and everything. And then y'all be careful of the diesel shortage. I've been hearing a lot about it. I haven't seen a whole lot of signs of it, but I've been hearing about some signs of it. That people have a hard time getting diesel in some places. But I guess that's gonna be it for this video, y'all. Y'all be careful, y'all be safe out there. I'll see y'all in the next one.